Hello, it's Sally here. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be working on my Roxy's Journal of Stitchery project. The box, mine is a sewing box, which is this one here that I showed you last time. I've took it all apart. I told you how I took it all apart last time and cleaned it up and everything, and it's ready to kind of reupholster and attach everything, all the new bits and pieces. So that was my cover, not my cover, my lid. I'm not sure whether it's that one or that one. They're probably both the same. It's one of those anyway, but they're the same. I can't remember which one's which. I'll have to measure them again. They look about the same actually. So that's going to be my top. I have got some, I've put a piece of wadding on already, and I've got another piece there to go over the top. And then I think I left, I'm not sure whether I showed you that before. That's the bait. I think I did that last time. Let me just pop those there. So inside, whoops, daisy, inside, that's going to go, I did show you, didn't I? I remember doing this now. So that's going to be my base, excuse me, of the sewing box. So I have since been working on my sides. So, what's going to go here on these sides. I hope you can see that. So I have decided to do just a hexy patchwork in all of the colours that I just went and grabbed a load of colours that match this. So those colours there. I just tried to keep to peaches and oranges, blues and greens if I could. A tiny bit of yellow in there, so I wasn't too bothered if there's yellow. And obviously, so it goes with that as well, the blues. And these are all the fabrics. Picked a load of fabrics and just did some hexagons. I've backed the hexagons onto some wadding or batting, just to give it a little bit of sturdiness, make it a bit sturdy. So what's going to happen is this eventually will be my sides. I've made it a little bit longer than I need it to. I think I'm going to have to cut the top so they're all straight. I hope you can see this. So these are all, that's all straight, and then that will go over the side, and then it will go down, and I won't have to bother with those ones because they'll be inside, and then that will go, I don't know whether I'm going to be able to get it in kind of as the base when it's all stuck down. If it's not stuck down, it's not going to, kind of like that. So that will be the sides and the base. So really happy with that. Love the colours. Yeah, so that's that. So I'm going to be working next on the inside lid, which is where I'm going to do most of my slow stitching and decorative work, if you like. So I have made, let's just pop that out of the way now, over there, that can go over there. I'll leave those out because of colour wise. I guess what I've done is I've had a template already, because I did templates for the base, the lid, top lid, inside and outside, and the sides, which came in really handy, to be honest. So this is the top inside, and then I've put plus seams because I need to remember to do some seams. So I have got a piece of linen. This was just, it was an old tray cloth. It wasn't a particular, I didn't particularly warm to it when I got it. I got it for the linen. It's kind of like a Japanesey type Chinese design. So I'll use these for something else. The corners are quite, exactly that way. The corners are quite decorative, so I'll use it for something else. But all I've done is just cut a piece of linen. I've left the sides on, but I won't see them because they'll all be tucked over, and then that will be stuck on, because the top outside will come over, and then this will go over the top of the outside fabric, if that makes sense. Hang on. So the top fabric will go over, and then it will come round and it will go over, and then this will go over the top of it. my slow stitch piece. So hopefully I've done all my measurements okay and everything will work out fabulous. I have also, just in a quick sketch, it's only a rough guide because I can't always, I like to do a sketch sometimes, but things might change, and the size of the pieces might change, I'm not sure, and I've just quickly scribbled some. I'm lucky in life if I can stitch all day, but then I'm kind of thinking all and then putting mon, choose, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sun, and then day at the end. So to stitch all day, that's because it's a sewing box as well. I thought that would be quite nice. So I may carry it all the way around the edge, or I may just do those edges. I'm not sure yet how it'll all fit on. That'll come at the end when I start tracing my letters and writing them out properly in neater handwriting. That's a bit scruffy. So that's it. What I thought was maybe do a little bit of log cabiny type patchworky in that corner. Gonna have some lace and fabrics in that corner. Going to do a little bit of excuse me, little bit of embroidery, vintage embroidery style in the style of in this corner. I recently made a Suffolk puff butterfly and it was really cute, so I'm kind of thinking I might put another butterfly on this. Thought maybe put some buttons in, and I've got a few spaces there for other things when I'm going to may do some applique, cut some little vintage. It's all right, sorry, I can hear a dog barking. I was just trying to listen if it was our dog. But I hope it isn't. Sorry, distracted. She's not that much of a barker, so I don't think it is her. Lost my train of thought now. Applique on, yes, like we'll harvest some vintage bits and bobs maybe. So that's it. That's my design. Loose design at the moment, that kind of thing. That's what I mean. Stick some of these on all over the place. So yeah, that's kind of my vision for now. So the first thing I'm going to do is, around the edges I want to show you what I want to do. So get some fabric and frame, sorry, that's the word I'm looking for, frame my piece all the way around in 4 different fabrics, and the 4 fabrics that I'm going to use are going to be not contrasting but matching this, so they're going to be all that I've used in here. I'm just going to pick, right, I'm just going to pick some fabrics that I've used in here. That's what I'm going to do. So quite like that one, which is this one. Some of them I haven't got any more left because I used them all. They're only small little pieces like this one here. I love this one, but that's all gone now. Really sad because I loved it. I think I got two hexes out of it. That was all I had. It was a really small scrap of fabric, and I think I got 2 hexes out of it, and that was it. Which I love that one, but I haven't got it, so hey ho. Thought maybe that blue. I love this one here, which is this one. I've still got some of this left, so I thought I'd do one side in that colour. I love this peachy florally colour, so it's one of my new favourites. It's not a vintage fabric, it's a new fabric. But that's that one, so I thought that one would look nice, and I want something to contrast with that. It's either this green here, because I've got quite a lot of this, or this one here, the kind of aqua-y. Yeah, that looks nice, doesn't it? So it's either that one or, what did I say, the green one? That one. I think, I don't know. That's more of a soothing tone, isn't it? It's kind of calm. That one's rah. Calm or rah. Because it's slow stitching, it's supposed to be, it's supposed to be lovely and calming, and stitching for the sewing for the soul and all that will go for calm, I think, although it's quite bright colours anyway, but I'm going to go for those 4. So they're going to be my frame. So let's pop that out of the way now. Just keep that where I can see it for inspiration, because I don't want to veer off. I did when when I was just preparing for doing this video, I pulled out something else and I think it was pink, and I thought no, I can't do pink because I'm kind of doing these tones anyway. So I'm not sure what happened, but I don't know. I forgot I was supposed to be doing a colour scheme. So anyway, to do the border, I'm going to cut around about that much. It's probably about 1.5 to 2 inches, because what I want to do is that, and then it will go over and it will make a nice edge like that. So that's one of them. This one here, I love this fabric. Haven't got much left. I've only got this much left. But I'm going to go crossways, or am I going to do? Oh, okay, hang on. Am I going to go that way? Or am I going to go that way? I'm going to go that way. Right, so there's enough there. Again, about 1.5 to 2 inches wide. It's I think it's called the Roxy School of Measuring, isn't it? Where you don't measure, you just rip and guess and rip. So that's that one. That one. And then we've got this one here. Is that going to go short, and that's going to go long, I think. Yep. So again, about that much. I've probably done too much, but let's go all the way across. Get rid of all of that. Okay, I'm just going to get rid of some of this because it shadows, although the sun's coming round, so I'm hoping you can see everything. I'm doing this a little bit later than I usually film, and I finally got sun in my room. It doesn't come round until later on in the afternoon. It's not late, it's only about, what time is it? Oh, it's 4:15 in the afternoon, but I don't get the sun round in this room until later on. I can go in the scrap box. Just chucked it on the floor. Pick it up in a bit. And then I've got this one. That's going to be that side. So can go there, and then that can go there. Just trim that off. Right, chuck it on the floor, put it there. Okay. So this is not the side that we're going to see. Let me just take that away. I don't want to pin anything to it. This is the back side. This is the front side. What I am going to do is I think that's the front side. I don't know why I've done that. Yeah, that's the front side. Okay, so I could have left that there because I want to draw around it very faintly, just so I've got a guide to where I need to. I'm just doing it slightly, the lines slightly bigger, and then I'll be able to just butt up or, well, go over them slightly, just so you won't see the pencil marks. just to give it a little bit of strength. I'm going to just pop this back on for now because I want this on the back, just to give it a little bit of what's the word I'm looking for? I can't remember. Robustness. What's what? Oh, I can't remember. It's a bit of strength. I don't know what it is. Bit of strength. It's not strength. It's whatever. Sturdiness. Whatever thingy. I mean. Right. Ignore me. I'm going mad. Okay, so this was the bottom. So what I am going to do, that's not right, is it? It's that way. Is hang on. That's where I'm folding. That's where I'm folding it. Oh dear me, Sally, what on earth is going on? I don't know. You may want to fast forward through this bit because it's all falling to pieces at the moment. I don't know what I'm doing. I need to go in a little bit, don't I? Because otherwise you're not going to be able to see the border, which was the whole point of making a decorative border. Right, so, okay, I've still not done it right because I should have done that and then pinned it, shouldn't I? Oh my days, right. I think I need to stop the tape and start all over again. Or go to bed and get up and try again. Try again tomorrow. Right. Let's pretend the last few minutes hasn't happened. And that has happened instead, because that's what I wanted to do. I'm not concentrating properly. It's quite a hot day here today. It's in the 20s, well, late 20s, low 20s. Which is very warm for England and the UK. So I can see the shadow of where the fabric's laying, so I'm just making sure that it's level. Right. Okay, so that's going to be one, and then what will happen is that will go over and will look pretty. Right, let's do another one. Let's try and get it right this time. I think by tearing it, I've kind of twisted it out of shape. It's not very straight. So let's remove those, fold that, and pop it on. That does not look straight at all. Okay, it is. It is straight. Next one was this blue one, wasn't it? Pins out. Fold it over. Somewhere there. Okie dokie. Doesn't have to be spot on. That's way out. space. Let's try that. Oh yeah, that's much better. Okay, so that's over there. And then the last one is the green. Take some of that off. It's all fraying. Okay. That. About there. And there. Let's see how it looks. Not too bad. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to, should I put that one underneath, and then they've all got an under and an over. Eek. Nearly. Okay, let me just holding it up to the light just to make sure it looks even. That one doesn't really look even. Oh yeah, that was better. Yeah, happy with that. Okay, so they've all got an out and an under. Over and under. That's what I need to say. And then what will happen is once I turn them all over, it will just be one. It'll be that's the frame. Use your words, Sally. Okay, so that's the first bit. So what I'm going to do is I will sew this on, and I will probably use a running stitch in a contrasting thread just to keep it nice and colourful. Let me just show you when I did the hexes. I sewed them all together with just a white cotton, and then I've gone round each of the edges with this peachy colour. I've done running stitch on most of them, and then every so often I've done a little row of crosses, and that should be some as you go through. There's one there, there's a cross there, crosses there. Just every so often I've done a row of crosses just to do it a little bit different, I suppose. So you won't be able to know if just a quick glance, but I'll know it's there. So yeah, I'm going to use the same thread, which is this one here. I think it's a Silco thread. So I'm going to use that and just probably do running stitch all the way around to apply it, which I won't do just yet, because I want to think about what else I'm going to do. So let me just get my drawing back. Okay, so I thought I would do a little log cabin-y type thing with some of the fabrics. In this corner. Now I'm asking myself, do I want to do that? Because I want flowers in this corner. I want my butterfly. Yeah, that's going to fill up my butterfly. Let's see, I'll probably have to make some Suffolk puffs, because I don't think that's quite a nice one. I don't know if hang on, that one. They're quite nice actually. They are the colours. Little green one, and maybe that one, or right, okay, don't mind those, especially those I like. Not sure about those, they're a bit bulky. Okay, so butterfly this corner, flowers in this corner, got a little bit of lace or something in that corner, and then the log cabin thing here. Yeah, I am going to do it. I'm going to do it. So I can use the bits that I've chucked on the floor, and let me just get the rest of the pile and use some of the other colours. Where's that one that I chucked on the floor? There we go. Okay, let's see what other. So they're the ones I've used already. That one, not sure. Got that one, which is quite sweet. That one. It's got a bit of peach in it. Let's see what offcuts I've got. That's an offcut. It's a bit of an offcut. I've got a bit of just that, a bit of an offcut. I don't think I need to snip into too many other fabrics. This one here is part of the hem, so if I just take that little bit off, it'll give me a nice little strip for a bit of patchworky, log cabin-y type thing. These are like the little hems, but they'll come in handy for when I'm making journals, maybe, you know, the ties that go around journals. They'll come in handy for something anyway. Right. Okay, let's see how we get on. I'm just going to pop this out of the way for a minute. It's not going to be a very big log cabin. I'm going to start with that and some pins, little pins. And it's not even going to be I'm not even going to measure it out or make everything the same, uniform. And I don't think I'm doing raw edges as well. I'm not going to tuck the edges under. And this probably isn't the right way to do it at all, but I'm not really bothered because it's just for my viewing pleasure. And that's all. In fact, I know I'm not doing it the right way, but I don't care. It's just the effect of, it's nothing, the effect of a log cabin. So I know I've done it wrong, but we shouldn't call it a log cabin then. Let's call it a mishmash of fabrics all patched together. How about that? And one more. Sorry, because it's got more peachy flowers on it. Just taking those little frayed bits off though. Okay, that's going to go there, and that's my mishmash of a log cabin, but not a log cabin. No rules were followed in the making of said log cabin. Okay, so that is going to go. I didn't even pin it, did I? That is going to go up in that corner. I thought I might be able to be clever and do that, but it's going to go there anyway. Like that. And I might even tuck it under this little bit here. When I come to sew it. I'm just going to pin it down loosely for now. There, got the gist of the idea. It's not perfect, but slow stitching doesn't have to be, does it? Okay, so that's that done. Butterfly there, I'm just putting those there just so that I can see how big it's going to be. I'm not sure what I'm going to do for the body. In the other one that I did, I had this cardboard tube, where are they? Cardboard tube thing, which I'm not going to use this time because I don't want it to get caught. I'll have to have a look to see what. I have got some of this still, which I used for my bee. I might use a bit of that. I'm not sure yet, unless I can find something else quirky to use. But I think that colour will go. Let me just find my patchwork again. I know it's not precisely the colour, but there is yellowy bits in here, and goldy colour. There you go, look, goldy colours. So I think it would go. So that's a possibility for the body of my butterfly. Okay, so that's that done. Let me just grab my notepad. I was just having a look at this actually. I've just noticed these flowers. I like the shape of this. I've just done some like that because I was just looking at some old embroideries, and there's some this kind of shape, but I like that kind of shape as well. That's got just looking at how it's sewn. That's got a chain stitch going round on the outside, and then in a paler colour, it's got like a kind of like a buttonhole type stitch going round. Then it's got, this is just satin stitch in the middle, and then these are just long satin stitches. Let me just hold it up a bit closer so you can see. So that would be quite nice to do. And that one the same, quite like that. These ones here, these ones have got like a lazy daisy stitch, and I think they've got, I think it's 3. Let me just I think it's 3 lazy daisy stitches inside each other, obviously gradually getting bigger and bigger. That's good, isn't it? I like that as well. And then again, just satin stitch and a bit of, that looks like a split stitch there, this brown. It's either split stitch or chain stitch. Not sure. My eyes aren't. That good. Yeah, anyway. Okay. So whatever I do in this corner, I'm likely going to do an oval. Can you see that? I'm just doing it lightly in pencil. You can do it in friction pen as well if you wanted to, and you can iron it off. And then the petals are kind of like that. And then 2 smaller ones here. And then a larger one on top, a bit like an M, a loose M, like that. And then there's another one here, but this one is just kind of on its side. So the oval again, and then you do 1 petal there, 1 petal there, and you're trying to get 2 petals into here, and it's kind of on its side. Again, another one here. This is a bigger one, bigger oval. Then you've got your, like a W or an M. Smaller ones on that side, and then there you go, like that. And then I'm just going to fill them in with kind of leaf shapes, just where the gaps are. I'll do those when, I suppose one can go there. Just leafy shapes. Yeah. So that's that. I do like the idea of that. I might see if I could put one on, but if I haven't got room, if I haven't got room, then I won't. We'll see anyway. So that's going to go there. So let's pop those over there for now. And what I'm going to do, I need some thread, don't I? And I haven't. Where on earth is my thread? Is it that? No, because that's from another project that I've just finished. Bear with me 1 second while I grab my threads. Right, so these are all going to be in shades of peachy colours, like this one, the dark and the light peaches. So let me have a look at peachy oranges. That orange there is nice. It's not quite peachy. I thought I'd already pulled some out and I can't find them. Don't know where they are. Let's see if I can carry on. You see I've got that one. That's too pink. Got that one. That's lighter. But they... They're quite good actually. I like those. Have those too. And then I'll need to get a green as well. I'm going to have a long slide, sorry. Right. Okay, so we're going to go for those. Just hope that there's, I think there'll be enough. Needle. There we go. And I'm going to start with the darker. And use 2 threads. I'm just having a look to see what that is. And they look like 2 threads. Yeah, I should have pulled them out one by one. Let's have a look what that looks like. Or do we need 3? I think I might go for 3. Right, so I'm going to go for 3. Yeah. Hopefully this will thread, yeah. And I am just going to do a back stitch all the way around the outside and inside all the lines. Yeah, I'm glad I used 3. So just giving the right thickness. And then the centres, I think I'm going to do a yellowy colour, but one of the yellows that are already in the fabrics. Oh, the sun's shining. I've got no blinds either, so I can't pull them, I'm afraid. I hope you can still see. I think I'll just show you what I'm going to do and then stop the tape, because the sun is shining in now quite brightly. And the mower's going as well. My husband's mowing the lawn. He'll be past the window in a minute. Right, that is the back stitch for that. And then what I'm going to do, again 3, put these along strands. I don't know who's cut these. I think it was just a set I got second hand. I don't know where, picked it up on my travels somewhere along the way, but definitely been cut into long strands. So what I'm going to do is I will go around all of the petals as well in that dog peach. Then I'm just going to go round again, and just a straight stitch. What happens when it's mega long? Trouble seeing myself with the sun. Oopsie-daisy. Let's see what I'm doing off this side. Right, let me just finish that off, and then I'll show you what it looks like when I've should have done it first actually. But, I can't thread my needle. Let me just find a thicker needle. It doesn't want to thread. There we go. So again, just going around the outside where the stitches meet. And what I'll do before I actually attach it to my box, I will iron it. That way it just makes it look a little bit more vintage. Because these here, they've all been ironed, washed and ironed. I won't wash it because I don't know what's colour fast and what isn't, but if you just iron it, then it's going to make it look vintagey, which is kind of like the theme that I like. So the way I like it. So there, that's the first petal. I may go in and just put a few more of those little stitches in, but can you, right, I don't know whether it's in the camera or not, so there, and then I'll just go and finish all the other petals off, and then I'll do some yellow inside, but I might come back in my next video to finish those off, or I'll do some of the work and then I'll finish the rest off. So I'm going to go and stitch around all of these, stitch around this, and I will attach all this on, and then I'll have a think about my butterfly and other things that I'm going to attach to this. But I think that's it for now, to be honest. The sun is just too bright, and I'm not sure how well you can actually see what's being filmed, so I don't want to go on for too much longer. So I'll leave it there. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. So take care. Bye bye.